Good morning, guys, or whatever time of day it is. Yesterday, it took so long for this to upload, it was like evening. So, I'll try to say good morning anyway. It doesn't matter, does it? So, this is Genesis chapter 4, verses 17 through 22. You get Max going.
And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived, and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mahushael, and Mahushael begat Methusael, and Methusael begat Lamech. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. And Adah bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah.
Okay, so here we have Cain's lineage. And by the way, we don't have any commentary in the Bible because it'll go into tomorrow's lesson. So I'll just have my notes. And this is where I looked up the names, the meaning of the names. And one important note, this Enoch is a different Enoch than the one who walked with God and was no more. And as we know, there is the book of Enoch, but there's actually 2. So one is good and one is bad. So be careful when you're looking up the book of Enoch. So I don't have any better pointers on that. But I just want you to know that there's actually 2 of them. And one isn't good. So, okay. Cain builds a city. He was supposed to wander, but he built a city. He just settled instead of wandering. You know, that was his punishment. So he created a place to stagnate, you know, instead of growing, you know, like a flowing river, you know, drops off sediment and picks up nutrients. Instead of doing that, which was God's will, you know, he could have come to his senses if he kept wandering and, you know, realized what God had done. Like the prodigal son, he wandered, you know, he was chasing money, or, well, spending money, but in his wanderings, he ended up coming back. So, but Cain didn't do that. He built a city and stayed in the city. So, Cain just is an example of everything you could do wrong, unfortunately. Okay, so Lamech is the first person in the Bible to have 2 wives. Let's see, oh, okay, well, I did get a definition. So, his wives, Ada and Zillah. Ada means adornment, and Zillah means shade or shadow. And Lamech means poor or made low. So, why would you name your kid that? But, so I was thinking maybe Lamech had poor self-esteem, so he sought ways to combat this with, you know, seeking out his wives. And let's see. Oh, yeah. So there's... What did that verse say? There's the son that was born, and it didn't say it was Lamech's son. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It says 22. And Zillah also bore Tubal-Cain. So that... I never really thought about that, but when I was doing my Bible study with a friend, she pointed out that that means that she didn't necessarily have that kid from Lamech. So we've got adultery going on way back in the day, at the very, very beginning. So, you know, bad choices, because Lamech is from his lineage. He is, what, his son? I've lost track with all these begats. Oh, like a grandson. Well, no, great-great-grandson. Well, anyways, he's down the line from Cain. So, Lamech has definitely lost his way. Cain is... who knows how he's raising these kids? Probably not at all, and it's just a sad, sad thing, and all these people are just tumbling down towards hell, their path, So it's kind of sad. Okay, so J-ball means leading or flowing. So I put a question mark like that. Does that mean nomad? Which is what Cain was supposed to be. And Jubal means joyful sound, music, or jubilee. Tubal Cain means flowing from Cain. And Nema means pleasant. So it seems like, well, the male names seem to be kind of more of working or, just descriptive names. And the girl names are kind of cutesy, you got adornment, shadow, pleasant, So I wonder I don't know if that means anything, but could it mean, they're just looking at things superficially versus, really putting value into these people. So that's all I got out of this, with the lineages. But I'm glad my friend brought up, she was the one that looked up the name of one of them, of one of the daughters of Lamech, or not daughters, wives of Lamech. So I'm glad that I had the chance to kind of look into that a little bit more. So anyways, kind of short. God bless you guys. Bye.